think Mark's still the man to beat. He's still got 7 laps. I think he's got enough time to get there. Here comes Carl Edwards.
I think it'll depend right here if Brad Keselowski can hold up Carl a little bit as to whether Mark Martin's going to have a chance at this. And he does that.
Carl
Dead
Edwards.
heat at the line.
And Keselowski pulls him by half a car length now, entering 1. But here comes Edwards back on the bottom side.
Well, just like you said, Dale, look at Carl Edwards getting real loose on the bottom.
Track is really rough down there, and you get that air taken off of your car, too. Oh, now we've got a 4-car battle.
Yeah, Biffle is there. That's rubbing with Mark Martin there with 6 laps to go, and Mark charges back up.
This is just great racing. I mean, we've got guys all the way from...
Here we go.
Contact Martin into the back of the 60 car. There was contact there, and the 60 and the 88 come together.
I know Mark Martin didn't mean to do that.
The 11 car, Jason Keller involved as he spins after putting himself in position for another top 15 finish.
So the last thing Mark Martin wanted to do was take Brad Keselowski out of this.
They were crossed up when they entered that dog leg there, man. I mean, they were crossed up already. Hey, like you said, he came down. I mean,
so you probably get a lot of draft. Mark's catching a pull off of these 2 cars running in front of him. Catches them just a little quicker than he anticipated.
I actually think Mark thought he could give Carl just a little bit of a push right there, enough of a tap that it wouldn't do this, wouldn't create this situation, but it would be enough of a situation maybe to try to propel them by the 88.
Looking over from
the top lane behind the 88.
Carl Edwards' 60 car, Keselowski, and there's the contact.
Mark, I got in the back of us there. Watch your inside. Keep.
Yeah, even though we're going, you call this the front stretch, it's still a tri-oval, and so you're actually having to turn the car right there. And so the car gets a little bit light, and you get just a little bit. You can see Carl actually turning a little bit to the left to go through the dog leg, and just as he was doing that, Mark Martin got into the back of him, and not much you can do there.
Very light contact, but you can see these guys are just on edge.
Brad Keselowski, who had just driven his tail off there, and the fans standing and applauding and waving to the young man who had not had tires and was just hanging on for fuel and trying to get that first win.
Doing exactly what he needed to do. He was racing Carl Edwards. They were racing clean, you know, and this is the last guy that you see do something like that on purpose. You know it was an accident.
Let's listen into Mark Martin's radio.
Hey, man, I had a run, he come down, and I got into him. I hate that.
And if anybody does, I mean, as we talked earlier, this is just Mark Martin is the ultimate competitor that, you know, he's going to feel bad about this. That wasn't his intention. His intention was to help Carl get by the 88 right there. And, you know, these things are going to happen. As long as we're going to race, we're going to have these type of situations. And I know that Mark feels bad that it had to happen with Carl.